Say when you're ready, Trevor.
2:45 is quite funny as well.
You're ready, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I know that man is prone to evil, my son, but there is within the meanest of us a spark of purity, which, if we fan it with the warm breath of love, can grow to a strong, enduring flame. Can't you feel it just a little?
Get stuffed.
Great! Harry, would even a London docker really say get stuffed to a vicar?
No. After a load of codswallop like that, he'd probably say, get...
Thank you. Get stuffed. Now what?
I've forgotten where we're up to in this episode. Oh, vicar goes to a ton-up cafe on the M1. One of the girls falls for him and decides to become a nun.
We finished that story 3 weeks ago.
Oh. He's alone in the youth club and 24 skinheads attack him and he fights them off using only faith and a table tennis bat.
We did that story last March.
He's in the vicarage one night and somebody shoves a baby through the letterbox.
Harry, there are times when I have grave doubts regarding your mental stability.
Will you teach me to talk posh like that, Governor? You're a toffer.
Oh, come on,
I'm
Harry.
sorry, I've got something on my mind.
Your mind? Oh, please, don't go into any details. You're the only man I know who can have impure thoughts about Moira Anderson.
I'm not impure thoughts. I'm just convinced it's Kenneth McKellar in a wig. Have you ever seen them both on stage together? I mean...
Oh, good God, nearly missed it.
Don't you worry, Mrs. Parkin. I saw your husband this afternoon at 4. He looked perfectly fit and well then. And when I asked him what he was doing in Soho, he said he was trying to find accommodation for his sister.
But you don't understand. Sam doesn't have a sister.
You have been listening to Concrete Pastures, our day-to-day story of the life of a young curate in London's Dockland. The script was by Richard Woodville
And Harold King. How can you turn that thing on every night just in time to hear your own name?
It's the only bit I like. I don't have to sit and listen to 15 boring minutes of the boring adventures of the Reverend Boring Carmichael.
Watch it, mate. We invented him and he's paid our bed and board for the last 5 years.
I don't mind writing for him and I don't mind being paid for him, but I don't have to sit and listen to him. So perhaps we can now finish episode 9,000,002 so I can watch Magic Roundabout.
OK, well, I really have forgotten where we're up to in the story.
The Reverend has been abducted by the local mafia and is being held in a disused warehouse in the East India Docks.
How do you upset them?
Oh, you remember he preached that fiery sermon against them, telling all the local tradesmen not to pay protection money. The church will stand behind them.
Watching them get their ears cut off.
Watching them get their ears. No, that is irreverent, in bad taste, and liable to get us both the sack. What are we going to do, Harry?
We're going to watch Magic Roundabout.
No, look, millions of our eager listeners are panting for the Reverend's release. They want him out sharpish. So stop sitting there looking like a bad day at New Brighton and get him out.
Got it? We'll call in Dick Barton.
What?
Dr. Dale comes out of retirement and puts sleeping pills in the mafia's tea.
What?
Dan Archer runs over them with a combine harvester.
Why not have a Nona Wynn come in and engage them in a bent game of 20 questions?
Like it.
Come on, it's a lot of rubbish. The only constructive remark the last 2 days that you have made regarding this script has been get stuffed.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not my usual sparkling self, but I have got something on my mind.
All right, tell Richard all about it and then perhaps we can finish the script.
I'm in trouble.
Sorry, I thought that was just lack of exercise.
Funny. I've got myself in a hellish situation and I can't get out. Do you know Lady Veronica Wells?
Lady Veronica... Oh, that dishy ex-Deb who appears on all those intellectual late-night programmes talking down to Dr. Bronowski. Otherwise known as
The thinking man's crumpet, yes.
Well, I know by sight, but I've never actually spoken to her.
Yeah, well, the trouble is, I have. What is worse is, I have asked her out.
Oh, come on, Harry, let's face it, you are definitely not a thinking man.
No, but she definitely is crumpet.
True. How the hell did you manage it?
Well, it was that ball the other night at the Dorchester. You know the one you didn't come to?
Oh, yes, the awards, the best TV and radio shows that haven't already won an award from somebody else ball.
That's the one. Anyway, I had a couple of vodkas.
There's a novelty.
Well, you know me after a couple of vodkas.
I'll try very hard not to.
Well, the thing was, I won her in a raffle.
You what?
We all bought tickets for a charity, and the winner was her dancing partner for the evening, and I won, so I had another couple of vodkas, and that did it.
Come on, Harry, you can hold a couple of vodkas.
Well, when I say couple, I use the term loosely.
How many?
14. Doubles.
14 doubles?
Well, that's when I stopped counting.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, we sort of got chatting when we were doing the bossa nova.
You can't do the bossa nova.
On 14 large vodkas, I can do the dance of the sugar plum fairy.
What do you have to talk about? You've got nothing in common.
Well, you see, she started talking about art, and I happened to mention that Leonardo da Vinci was a left-handed homosexual.
He was what?
He was a left-handed homosexual.
How do you know?
I read it in Rivali.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, that's what she said, you see, and I got a rush of vodka to the tongue, and I gave her a yard and a half of posh chat, and then I quoted some Voltaire that I got off the back of a matchbox, and the result is she thinks I'm a steaming intellectual.
And you asked her out?
I'm taking her out tomorrow. What am I going to do?
Do what you always do. Get her plastered as quickly as possible, pull her back here. It's me for another late night at the laundrette.
Not as easy as that. She's planned the whole day. We're going to the Tate Gallery, Fortnum's for tea, and then the Festival Hall.
The Festival Hall, the Tate Gallery and Fortnum's. You know nothing about music, nothing about art, and you're not too sure about eating anything that isn't wrapped in newspaper.
You exaggerate.
Yeah, but not much.
True. What am I going to do?
It's your own fault. You should have stuck to the Gaumont, Notting Hill and spaghetti bolognese routine.
Oh, come on. You've got to think higher than that when you're going out with a girl who's intellectual, cultured, and thinking man's crumpet. Yeah. So, give me some culture.
What?
Well, you went to one of those puff schools where they taught all that sort of stuff, didn't you?
Harry, Eton is not a pub... Oh, I don't know, though.
So, culturise me.
How long have we got?
All evening.
Oh, come on, I can't completely re-educate you in a single evening.
Why not? Rex Harrison did it to Audrey Hepburn in 2 hours. I saw the picture.
You're an idiot.
All right, then don't help.
All right, let's just see what basis we've got to work on. I'll be her and you be you.
Give us a kiss.
Well, if you're going to be like that... All right. What's your opinion of Beethoven's Fifth?
It's time he put his wife on the pill.
Well, that's music out. Who are Ionesco, Beckett and such?
West Germany's half-back line.
That's drama out. And come to think of it, football. All right, let's get down to real basics. What do you know about ballet?
Well, tell you the truth, I've never seen one, but I've watched a couple on telly, and I can never find out who's winning.
Oh, my God. All right. What do you know about art? And if you say nothing but I know what I like, you'll be going on that date with a split lip.
Well, only that Leonardo da Vinci
The
was...
private perversions of Da Vinci won't last you a whole tour of the Tate Gallery. I tell you exactly what you're going to do tomorrow.
What?
You're going to make a right Burke of yourself. I reckon this beer has addled your pathetic excuse for a mind.
It would work, honest.
Let me get this quite straight. You want me to follow you around London all day, within earshot, yet unobserved by this lady, feeding you with information on any subject, like a touring Encyclopedia Britannica?
Why not?
You're demented. She'd either see or hear me.
Well, if she sees you, it doesn't matter. She doesn't know you from a hole in the ground, and there's no reason why she should hear you. Look, come here. Look, I'll show you. Now, look, we're in the Tate Gallery, right? And you're standing there looking at a picture, and her and me are standing here looking at another picture, right? Now, she asks my opinion of, give me the name of a painter.
Pissarro.
Give me another one.
Seurat.
Seurat, right. She asks my opinion of Seurat, and I say, what is my opinion of Seurat?
A sound painter of the post-impressionist school and one of the pioneers of pointillism.
He was a sound impressionist of postman at school and a pioneer of think.
You can't even remember your...
No, but it would work in principle.
Harriet can't be there all the time. First at the Tate Gallery, then at Fortnum's, then at the Festival Hall, then at dinner, and then...
I can manage that one on my own.
She'd get suspicious, seeing me, hearing me all the time.
Look, if you wear a coat and hat in the Tate, take the hat off for Fortnum's, take the coat off for the Festival Hall, that'll be enough difference.
What do I do for dinner? Remove my trousers?
The Blue Lagoon is so dark she wouldn't even see you in there.
Presuming she doesn't see me, and presuming I can feed you the gen properly, there's one fatal flaw in it as a scheme.
What?
I'm bloody well not going to do it.
Oh, why not?
Give me one good reason why I should.
Because I am more than a co-writer, I am a friend. Because you overflow with the milk of human kindness, and you couldn't stand to see someone so close to you in such dire trouble, and because if you don't, I'm going to ring Sadie Apchurch and give her your new address. I'll do it.
You wouldn't do that, though, would you? Really, tell Sadie. I know you, Harry. You wouldn't actually, you wouldn't actually ring Sadie, and you would, wouldn't you?
Hello, Sadie. Look,
I'll do it. You must promise never to hold Sadie over my head again.
hold her over your head. Have you seen her recently? I couldn't pick her up. She is...
Please, I do not wish to discuss it. The only good thing that creature ever did for me was to put me off rough cider for life.
Right, so you'll report for duty outside the Tate Gallery 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and don't be late.
Oh, don't start chucking your weight around, mate, or I won't be...
Sadie, heavy lady.
I'll be there at 3.
Excuse me, can you tell me the time, please?
Yes, love, it's 5 to 3.
Thank you, thank you.
You don't have to start already.
Sorry, just practicing.
Thank you very much for helping me, but just get out of sight and don't overdo it as usual. You're a great twerp.
I beg your pardon?
Twerp. Twerp. Here, in public, with such a lovely bit of... Oh, Your Honour, Your Highness.
Call me Veronica, Harold.
Veronica Harold. No. Can we start again? Hello, shall we go in?
You're pretty. What's your name?
With this almost instinctive understanding of humanity. At least that's how Matisse's picture speaks to me. And what does it say to you?
What does it say to me? What does Matisse, in this painting, say to me? He says, anguish.
Anguish. Why?
Why does he say anguish? Because when he painted this, an awareness of his failing eyesight was already beginning to permeate his subconscious. Would you like a cup of tea?
Oh, very fascinating. I'd never looked at it that way before.
Haven't you?
No, but you know you're absolutely right. You certainly know your art, Harold.
No, not really, just bits and pieces. I mean, what I always say is, without art, man is but an animal.
Perhaps you can help me. What would you say of the reputation of Kowalski?
Kowalski. I'll just get some sugar. Kowalski was a little-known Russian painter at the turn of the century whose inspired use of colour was not actually matched by an equal sense of style. He was executed just after the revolution started for painting seditious pictures on Serbian girls' buttocks. Well, it might conceivably be early Hepplewhite. Mind you, I've seen examples of this sort of thing in a museum in Nottingham.
Might be the work of a little-known designer called Marshall, who tended to ape Hepplewhite, but whose work can easily be distinguished by blues. By blues. Birds sing, bee stink. Bye, bye.
Good Lord, it's ridiculous. What was the name of the chappie who wrote Madame Butterfly?
Yes. What was the name of the chappie who wrote Madame Butterfly? Nose, chin, trousers. Nose, chin, trousers. Nose, chin, Puccini.
Puccini, of course.
Taxi.
Boss. Wasn't that commissioner too divine? He reminded me of the beadle in Oliver Twist. You know, the law is an ass. What was his name again?
Bumble.
Of course.
Exquisitely played, but a little fraught on occasions, don't you think?
I'll just get the drinks. She's on about the music now.
The Andante was suspect, the Largo was a bit flashy, and the Moldavavaci was right up the creek.
Right up the... I can't say that.
You'll have to do the best you can. I'm busting to go to the loo.
I'm sorry about that. You were saying, yes?
I was asking what you thought of the symphony.
Well, I thought the Andante was a bit suspect and the Largo was a bit flashy.
Yes, wasn't it? And the Moldavavaci was right up the creek.
Richard, Woodville, isn't it? Well, what a surprise. Fancy finding you here.
Where would you expect to find me? In the ladies?
No, it's been ages since we met. Last time must have been when we were still at Oxford. We shared the same girlfriend for a time, George Robinson.
I never went out with a girl called George Robinson.
No, that's my name. Well, what a surprise. Fancy finding you here. Are you a music lover or what?
Definitely what?
I don't understand.
Well, you'll have to suspend a little belief. But I've got this friend who makes the elder steptoe seem like an intellectual giant. And he, in his infinite wisdom, has dated this very brainy bird. I've been following him around London all day, feeding him information secretly so that she thinks he's a bright lad and he can pull her. Apart from the fact I've nearly been arrested 4 times, I haven't had so much fun since I had mumps.
Mumps.
Definitely right up the creek.
You've said that 4 times in the last minute.
Ah, well, yeah, I was just thinking how right you were. I mean, it was right up without a paddle.
Ronnie, what a surprise. How splendid to see you.
George Robinson, Harold King.
How do you do?
Wonderful concert, isn't it?
Yes, I always say there's nothing more satisfying than listening to really good music. Don't you love it?
Whenever I can get it, yes. I love, even as a child, I loved music. I mean, I used to sit by the gramophone for hours. Once I sat there for a whole week. I had to. I got my arm stuck down the hall.
How very unfortunate. These childhood experiences can often leave scars on the mind.
Oh, that's very true.
Yes. As Veronica knows, I had a very unfortunate experience when I was a child. Fortunately, years of psychoanalysis have blotted it out. All I can remember is that it involved 3 girl guides, a bag of Brussels sprouts, and the sidesman from St. Hilda's Church.
How is the analysis progressing, George? George had this terrible hatred for his father.
Yes, well, I went to this new psychiatrist, and he told me to transfer my hatred for my father to some other object, and that would obliterate it.
And did it work?
Yes, it was absolutely marvelous. I get on terribly well with my father now. The only trouble is I hate my overcoat.
Why did you leave your old psychiatrist?
Well, it was too boring. Every time I said I enjoyed anything, he made me give it all up.
Sounds like my mother.
Have you got an Oedipus complex?
Not on me, no.
Are you sure you're all right, Harold? You're acting very strangely.
No, I'm fine.
Oh,
fine,
that
fine.
reminds me, I must tell you, my dear, I met the strangest man in the loo.
Oh, George, I thought your psychiatrist made you give all that up.
No, you're silly. Wait a minute, I'll just get a cigarette and then I'll tell you. You smoke?
No, thank you.
Uh-huh. You?
Yes, thank you.
A chap I met at Oxford came up to me and said, Nick. No, my psychiatrist made me give all that up. No, the chap's been following me around all day. Nearly been arrested 4 times.
Better send him to your psychiatrist.
Oh, do be quiet, Ronnie. There's a dear thing. Where was I? No, the poor devil's almost a complete...
Cutthroat.
No, that's not what I was going to say at all.
I'm sorry.
No, it appears that he has this friend who's dated this very brainy girl. Well, it appears that this chap... Now, not the chap who's dated the girl, but the chap who knows the chap who's dated the girl. Who's the chap I know.
Take your seats for the second half now, please. Second half now, commencing.
You will excuse us. It's the second half, you see, and they might be putting the substitutes on. You will excuse us.
Wait a minute, I'll tell you, he's got mumps. What?
Le curaçao for madame et for monsieur.
I think I'll have a brandy. Now, the best one seems to be,
Mon Salignac de Champs et Bois.
Thank you, monsieur.
You said that without moving your lips.
Yes. That's because my sister once went out with a ventriloquist.
I thought you said you didn't have a sister.
When I say my sister, I mean more my old aunt from Devizes, whose knees were of different sizes.
Look, are you sure you haven't had too much wine?
No. It's the sight of all that beauty across the table. It's making me go funny in the head.
That's very nice music. Do you think you could stand to dance with me?
I'd love to, but I warn you, I've got a very bad sense of rhythm.
Perhaps you'd like to use mine.
I beg your pardon?
I said perhaps you'd like to use... No, I didn't. Just talking to myself.
My analyst says that's a very good idea. Excuse me, but are you alone?
Yes. No. Yes and no. No.
You must excuse me for being so forward and coming over and speaking to you like this, but it's at the recommendation of my analyst. He says I'm far too inhibited about my attitude towards sex.
Sex?
Yes, sex. You know, when 2 people get together.
I know what it is. I didn't think I'd heard you right, that's all.
Anyway, he says it would help my problem considerably if I talked to a warm and understanding person. You look a warm and understanding person. Are you a warm and understanding person? What's your name?
Richard.
Richard. Do you mind if I call you Dick? You look like a warm and understanding person, Dick. Would you say that you were a warm and understanding person?
Oh, certainly not. Almost unbelievably cold.
You see, the reason for my inhibition is that the whole of America is sexually orientated now. Did you know that? I thought a trip round the culture spots of Europe might take my mind off it, but my God, it's even worse over here. Have you ever seen anything so phallic as the Eiffel Tower? And the dome of St. Paul's is so memory. Oh.
What's the matter?
Just feel a little woozy, that's all. Been walking around London all day, you know, Cleopatra's Needle, Nelson's Column, and the Post Office Tower. So I thought I'd have a long, cool drink to refresh myself.
What's in it?
Oh, just ice and gin and a couple of other things.
What other things?
Vodka and vermouth.
Oh, my God.
But let's not talk about my problem. What about your problem? Do you have a problem about sex? Because if you have, why don't we put the 2 things together?
What, here?
That's their problem.
I'm very sorry about that.
Oh, it doesn't matter, Harold. They weren't new shoes. It's quite warm in here.
Yes, it is. It's putting my temperature up 2 degrees just looking at you.
Oh, come now. You shouldn't make flattering remarks like that.
You are the most gorgeous thing I have seen since my first pay packet.
Really?
Don't believe me? I'll get up and tell the band leader to announce it to the whole room.
Harry, please.
All right. Veronica, let's be realistic. You are a highly educated, very intelligent, widely read young lady, and in that area, I can't compete with you. But what I always say is, underneath it all, you are a woman and I am a man.
How did Shakespeare have it?
I don't know, I haven't read too much about it.
Let me not to the marriage of two minds admit impediment.
And let's face it, old Bill knew what he was talking about.
You're cute.
No, I'm not.
You are. You're cute.
I certainly am not.
If I say you're cute, you're cute.
Madam, my mother has kept all my school reports from the age of 4, and amongst the vast storehouse of adjectives employed by my teachers to describe me, cute is conspicuous by its absence.
If you don't say you're cute, you'll bring on my insecurity syndrome and I'll cry.
Oh, very well then. I'm cute.
Ah.
Oh?
You know, it's strange, but you bring out the romantic side in me.
Do I?
Let's get out of here and get a taxi.
Yeah?
Go back to my place.
Yes?
And I'll read you the love poems of Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Beautiful. Before or after?
Oh, no. Instead.
Sing Melancholy Baby for me.
Certainly not.
If you won't sing Melancholy Baby for me, I'll tear off all my clothes and dance on the table.
What do you do if I do sing it for you?
I'll take them off very slowly.
But physical love is a very beautiful thing.
True, Harold, but the mind before the body. I mean, one day, perhaps in early spring, our eyes will meet and the spark will be there and we'll know that now is the time. But until then, there's always Elizabeth Barrett Browning.
Let's go back to my hotel. I feel the urge to mother you.
Help! Excuse me. I'm in trouble. What do you mean you're in trouble? At least you got tonight's star prize. All I've got is a bird who's so perverted she wants to read Elizabeth Barrett Browning instead.
What do you mean, star prize? Firstly, she's American. You know how I feel about American ladies. They all remind me of Big Sadie. Secondly, her conversation is very basic. And thirdly, she has enough energy to keep the Bakerloo line running for a week.
You are in with chances. All I've had all day and all night is intellectual rhubarb.
Intellectual rhubarb, if handled intelligently, can be turned to very good advantage.
Well, I've warmed up her intellect, and if you want to take advantage, you're more than welcome.
All right, if you promise to take the amorous Amazon off my hands.
Swap.
Swap. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
Ah, I knew deep down you had a poetic soul.
Come to me, my melancholy baby.
See, you are cute.
You know the old joke about stop that, I can't stand the noise?
Yeah.
It's not funny anymore.
You feeling rough as well?
Yeah. Oh.
Still, never mind. It was worth it, wasn't it?
No.
No. Ooh. What do you mean, no? You mean you didn't?
Got back to her place. By the time I'd sorted Elizabeth Bloody Barrett Browning off the bookshelves, she was fast asleep on the divan. Too much to drink.
Tough bananas. That makes two of us.
You mean you didn't?
No. Same reason. Too much to drink.
Funny. She looked like the sort of girl who could hold her liquor.
Not her, me. I think it's put me off women for life.
Me too.
I'm going back to bed.
You've only just got up.
I know, but I want to be in good nick for Anita's party tonight.
All right.